Hey guys, this is Rurouni K95 here, and welcome to the 2022 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray collection library video series. So, for the movie genres, we're going to be taking a look at something that I have right here for what's in store, and we're going to be showcasing some movies that were released between 1997 to 1998, which I'm getting devoted almost exclusively to late 90s, early 2000s on there as well. There's some in action, there's some in comedy, there's some in horror, there's some in dramedies, and there's also some anime movies that were released between 1997 and 1998 in Japan that I picked from my anime collection just to get this up started as well. So, without any further ado, which is right here, right now, let's dive right into this. Today, on the Physical Media Video Library series. Welcome back. At this point, though, I'm going to be showcasing some movies on here, especially the ones that were released between 1997 and 1998. So, this explains why, because I wanted to cover by this as well. So I'm here to be showcasing here, because I have a lot to go through just to begin with as well. Should have this for my thumbnail, huh? Okay, so there's a lot of movie genres. There's ones that are under comedy, horror, sci-fi, dramedies, and there's also some anime that were released in Japan between 1997 and 1998 that I picked from my anime collection, just so I can do the videos, just to get things head starters with, just to begin with. I can do. And let's see what this could ought to do, though. So, here we go. Without any further ado, which is right here, right now, let's begin. The first movie here I got in this DVD that I have here is Flubber, starring Robin Williams. This only has the theatrical trailer thus far, and it only has the chapter search, which I've already shown you before in my previous videos that I have here as well. And if you want to look for more information about these videos, check out my Physical Media Video Library series playlist if you want to check it out as well, if you're watching the channel though. And another movie that I have here on VHS, and I think this is the one under the movies that are released in 1997, and that is Wild America. This is the Warner home video release on there, which is part of the Warner Brothers Family Entertainment line on there. Yeah, by the way, this is basically how I got this VHS, though. I'm wondering if this will... For some reason, I'm hoping if this ever gotten a Blu Ray release. That's my theory, though. And another movie that I have here on DVD from the 90s, and this is the one which I consider to be my favorite from the 90s that I have here on DVD, and that is Men in Black. This is the first time I want to show you this movie on here as well, because this has gotten to the point, though, is that I really want to showcasing this one on here as well. And yet, this is a 2000 Columbia TriStar Home Entertainment home video release on here. Sorry. According to this as well, this DVD did have a booklet right here as well, especially like this one as well. There's only 27 chapters on this DVD. And this also has the character profiles on there, and the letter from Barry Sonnenfeld on there, especially this one. And this also has you guessed it, the special Out of This World features on here, which includes the music video, and this has the documentaries, storyboard gallery, production photo gallery, the original feature making of featurette, conceptual art gallery, and extended and alternate scenes, and some storyboard comparisons on this DVD-based content. And there's also has some more on there, because I think this DVD is part of the collector series Idols on there. So this explains how I can come by for this. So this is common though. Yeah. This is the most definitive movie to watch as well. Come to think of it as well. And another movie that I have here on DVD from 1997, especially for the movies, and that is The Lost World Jurassic Park. And yes, this is basically the one that I have here. This has some deleted scenes, storyboard production, photographs, design sketches, conceptual paintings, and this has the making of and deleted scenes, all, and some production notes and cast and filmmakers, all on this DVD-based content, especially for a movie like this, in case you're wondering though. And another movie from 1997 that I considered my favorite, that I remember seeing clips of it on the Sci-Fi Channel, and that is Anaconda. This is actually my favorite movie from Columbia Pictures on here. So this is basically kind of like how makes this movie Anaconda scary. Well, it's just basically how a snake just swallows people, especially if a villain pushes a victim in the water in the Amazon River, which is in the Brazilian Amazon jungle as well. And this explains how I can come by for this movie, though. This has widescreen and full screen formats on there on a flipper disc as well. And this also includes a booklet like this. Yeah, there's only 34 chapters, unlike other DVD ones. And this has some pictures on there, like there's screenshots on that one. Like if you open this up, because this basically of how I can come by for a movie like this as well. Yeah, because there's a lot of the note productions, kind of like Bram Stoker's Dracula, but Anaconda, however, has some more on information on this booklet like this that you don't find very often, and this is the one that you might get as well. However, this movie also did got a Blu Ray release on there not too many moons ago as well, if you ever try to plan to upgrade to the Blu Ray release on there. And another movie that I got here on the DVD, which is part of the View Askew universe on there, and this is part of the Criterion collection, because this is actually my first Criterion DVD I've ever bought, and that is Chasing Amy, another Kevin Smith movie I've ever got. And this is the second one I got on DVD, just like how I've got Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back on DVD at a library book sale for like $1 back in 2017, which it all has got to me. This is the second Kevin Smith movie I got as well, because there's loaded with some special features in the Criterion collection on this DVD. And this is enhanced for 16:9 television for the widescreen digital transfer format on this DVD. And this DVD came with a booklet on there as well, which it has some of this as well. And this also has the characters that populate the View Askew universe on there. Yeah, in case you see this on there. Because I have a feeling I'm introduced to the View Askew universe, that's why. Because whenever I come by to watch any movies from Kevin Smith on there, whenever I come by for this as well, Yeah, Chasing Amy, I finally got this on DVD for the first time. Because this is part of the Criterion Collection, by the way, which is number 75 on there. Because this has got me to the... I'm introduced for the Criterions as well. And another movie that I have here on VHS as well, and this is the one that I got here, and that is George of the Jungle, that stars Brendan Fraser and Leslie Mann in this movie. And also John Cleese is in that one too as well. And this is directed by Sam Weisman, or whatever you want to pronounce his last name. Yeah, this is basically how... This is the perfect movie to watch. It's better than that crap-ass sequel, George of the Jungle 2, which basically the second one is like a horrible direct-to-video Disney film. But stick with watching the first film, which is better to watch as well, just to consider the fact that I find it better than that crap-ass sequel, which ruined the first one with Brendan Fraser and Leslie Mann. So, I think it's better I could watch George of the Jungle with Brendan Fraser and Leslie Mann, that's why. And another movie that I have here on DVD, here that I also got when I was at the Blockbuster video back in 2006 when I was getting my anime, and that is Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Yes, there's only two different versions on this DVD format, which has both the standard full-frame format, and this also includes the widescreen anamorphic widescreen format on here. By the way, this is actually a Blockbuster video copy, by the way, as well. And this also has the disc on here. It's in a flipper disc as well. However, there is also the Austin Powers 3 film collection set available, which it has all the 3 of these movies on there, in case you're wondering why. And this is how I wanted to come by for a movie the 90s as well. And another movie that I have here on VHS, which is only an ex-library copy VHS tape though, and this is the one that I always had for such a very long time, and that is Summer of the Monkeys, which I have already shown you before in my previous videos as well. And a personal favorite movie of mine, which I consider to be my favorite, that I have on DVD that I just finally got, and that is Mighty Joe Young. This movie has presented in widescreen format on this DVD, but this also has the production featurette and theatrical trailer only. This one also did got a Blu Ray release, apparently, in case you're wondering about it. And finally, a guilty pleasure favorite movie from the 90s, which I consider to be my favorite of all time, and that is Godzilla, starring Matthew Broderick and Jean Reno. Yeah, this is directed by Roland Emmerich, who worked with Dean Devlin on their infamous hits such as Independence Day, though. Yeah, because this movie's made by the same creators that worked on Independence Day, that's why. And this is presented in deluxe widescreen presentation on this DVD. However, the VHS edition of Godzilla 1998 film is probably available in full-frame, full-screen format on there. The extras on this DVD on there, this has the featurette, and this also has the special effects supervisor commentary, director and producer biographies, cast filmographies, photo gallery, music video, and there's more on this DVD-based content for the film like Godzilla, though. However, this one also did got a Blu Ray release, though. However, I like the cover of this DVD, because this is the one basically what you saw on those VHS copies on there everywhere. Of course, basically of how considering is that you could watch this on a flat screen if you watch this movie in anamorphic widescreen format on a flat screen TV, and that would blow your mind if you ever watch movies on a flat screen TV that are presented in anamorphic widescreen format as well. And finally, that's basically the reason why of how I can come by for a movie for a change, though. In case you're wondering why as well. And finally, to the anime, we have Samurai X, the motion picture. This is a Blockbuster Video copy, by the way. However, you could get this on Amazon and eBay on DVD on there. Because the disc I can recognize there, because it has the ADV Films logo. And on the disc says, Samurai X Rurouni Kenshin, copyright 1997, Nobuhiro Watsuki, Shueisha, Fuji TV, SPE Film Visual Works on there included. Yeah, I got this at a long time ago at Blockbuster Video, though, along with Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, back in 2006 on DVD, by the way. Yeah. This has gotten to the point as where I come by for this as well. And for some reason is that this one also got a Blu Ray release, which is part of Aniplex of America, which I heard as well. And another movie that I have here on DVD that I picked for my anime collection from 1997, and that is Jungle Emperor Leo the movie. This is Kimba the White Lion, by the way. This is basically of how has both language tracks, English and its original Japanese with English subtitles. And yes, this has the Sho Chikufuji logo on this one. And yes, this is rated PG on there. Of course, basically of how, just to consider, this was made in conjunction with Tezuka Productions and Sho Chikufuji on there as well. And yes, the English dub of this was produced by John Cirabilla, who recently worked on the Bang Zoom English dub for, I believe, Rurouni Kenshin TV series. And yes, the screenwriting is done by screenwriter Yoshio Takeuchi, who is at the library division of Tezuka Productions as well. Yeah, this explains why. And this is directed by Yoshio Takeuchi also. Yeah, because Tezuka died as well. And this is also based on the manga by Osamu Tezuka, who is the creator of Astro Boy, as well as Princess Knight and Unico, many of his famous works as well. And Marvelous Melmo, another one of Tezuka's famous works. There's only 18 chapters on this chapter selection, and on this booklet thing. Oh, there's got an advert for other anime on there. Let's see, it says anime works for everyone on DVD. There's other ones I need are the 12 Kingdoms, If I See You in My Dreams OVA, YS2, as what Castle in the Heaven. This one, Magic Users Club. Oh, that's another anime I wanted to get, which is Magic Users Club, and The Weathering Continent. Because there's a bunch of these other titles of anime I want to get as well. Yeah, because I have every anime titles on DVD that were released by Media Blasters, that's why. Because I have done videos like these a while back as well. And another anime that I have here on DVD, which I also have, is this one. And that is Mobile Suit Gundam, the 8th MS Team Miller's Report. This is basically a condensed movie version of the episodes of the Mobile Suit Gundam, the 8th MS Team series on there. This is created by the creators who worked on the original Mobile Suit Gundam series that started the Mobile Suit Gundam franchise. And yes, this basically has some special features, which has over 25 minutes of some bonus animation footage from the video game Gundam Journey to Jaburo for the PlayStation 2, if anyone has that video game. And yes, this is my first anime I have ever bought on DVD, by the way, because that's why I want to get this on here, because that's why I started my anime collection. And also that I forgot to show you, just in case if I forgot, another anime movie that I have here that I picked from my anime collection, another condensed movie version of the OVA on there, is this one. Armitage the Third Polymatrix. This is the condensed movie version of this on there. And didn't you know that this is actually edited from the Armitage the Third OVA series? Because this is how I wanted to come by of how they made this. And this is presented in by digitally mastered THX for superior sound and picture quality. Yeah. No wonder why that this DVD, there's the chapters on there, there's only 30 of chapters of them. Yeah, because I never knew about this. Unlike most Pioneer Geneon releases, there's some of them presented in THX for digitally mastered for sound and quality on every titles of anime on DVD as well. I'm surprised I don't see it. You don't see THX logos on the Blu-rays as much as they used to, particularly, which is kind of a long story though, to come to think of it as well. Yeah, I can come by to figure out in that. And finally, at last, another anime I have on DVD, which it helps have seen the show, and that is Gundam Wing Endless Waltz. There's only both versions on this DVD on here. This has the movie version, and this one has the 3-episode OVA version on this one. It's only in English 2.0 audio for the OVA, and the English 5.1 audio for the movie version. And this also has the Japanese 2.0 audio on there. There's only 16 chapters on the movie version, and some of the 5 chapters on the 3-episode OVA version on this one. Yeah, I never know about this as well. And an advert on there says, "Look for these great Bandai Entertainment DVDs." I do have Outlaw Star DVD Collection 2 and Gundam Wing Operation 3 on DVD, which are these 3. But I need to get Jubei-chan, the Ninja Girl, and Saber Marionette J, and Escaflowne, or it's basically called The Visions of Escaflowne. That's why. Because I really want to get those anime titles as well, because that would help cover my anime collection. That's the thing, particularly, of how I want to come by for this on there. Especially like this for a change as well. Of course, basically of how I can realize of how you want to notice for that as well. Well, on thus being said, it makes sense though. I have a lot of these to cover, which I can cover this up as well. Yeah. Especially when I can showcase them like this as well. Particularly like that. So that's going to be it for my video. For my 2022 edition of my DVD and Blu Ray collection library video on the movie genres for today, you guys. Thank you for watching, but before we go, here's what I'm going to say for this one. Well, because I wanted to do a video like this one here, I have a feeling particularly that I'm going to be doing a new video where I'm showcasing some movies that were released in between 1999 to 2000, because I have a feeling we're getting closer for the examples for late 90s and early 2000s category in the movie genres, because we'll take a look at that next time. whenever I can do a video like this as well. So yeah, we're going to be doing that on this, which we're going to take a look at that next time, whenever we can do a video for that as well. Hope subscribe for content. My Anime Planet Patreon links will be in the description down below if you want to check them out at your leisure. And be sure to leave it in the comment section on this video. Let me know your thoughts on this. Just let me know if you like as well. And also be sure to click on the subscribe button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, RoniK95. Feel free to join my channel, especially if you're new to my channel as a newcomer. Especially if you're watching the channel, though. Smack the like button if you enjoy this video. And also, be sure to smack the notifications bell button. Be sure to get notified also as well for more latest updates on here, because I have some more videos that I wanted to do as well. And that's all I have what I got for today. Well, this explains of how I showcasing these movies released between 1997 to 1998 on there. Because I have a feeling we're getting closer to the late 90s, early 2000s movie genres on there. Because I noticed there's some in some movies, but there's also some anime movies that came out in, like, I think it was the late, like, 1999 to 2000. That's also part of the late 90s and early 2000s category on there, in case you're wondering of how I wanted to come by to take a look on this. Sorry, I'm a little tired though. And yet, that's particularly of how I could come by for that. This is RoniK95 saying thank you for watching my video, and I'm glad you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Hope you have a great day. This is RoniK95 signing off, and thank you for watching my video, and I will see you soon for more videos. Take care.